In this video, we will do basic operations in file manager like uploading files, creating a new file, deleting file, renaming file, moving or creating copy of a file, or uploading or extracting zip file, and etc. So before proceeding with the video, if you want to purchase web hosting, then you can purchase from our website. Our plan starts from 60 rupees per month or $2 per month. And in this video we will perform basic operations on file manager, and this is our test website. So first go to your client area and then log into DirectAdmin. Okay, in this panel you can see file manager option. You have to click on this file manager, and then in my files, double click on public HTML folder. Basically, public HTML is the folder where your website files are uploaded. Whatever is outside public HTML is not accessible through your website. If you want some files to be shown or accessed directly through your website, then you have to place them inside public HTML folder. Here you can see there are two things: CGI bin folder and index.html file. So basically, index files are considered as the main homepage file of a website. Means if you open a website, then the website's index file will be opened. Index file can be like index.html or index.php, but it must have the name index and nothing else. What if you have two index file like index.html and index.php? Then the priority will be given to index.html file. Index.html files are given more priority over index.php file. So if you have both files like index.html and index.php, then the content of index.html will be loaded if you open your website. And what if you want to access index.php on your website? You have to type /index.php at the end of your website URL. Like, so this is our website, and if I want to access index.php file, if I have that file inside public HTML, then I will type my domain name /index.php. This will open index.php file. I can also access index.html file. It will load the same content. You can see this loads the same content as I open without index.html. And this is how you can open a file or folder. Let's say you have created a folder called example inside public HTML, and if you want to access it, then you have to type your domain name /example. Like if I have created a folder called example inside public HTML folder and I want to access that example folder, then I will write my domain name /example. This will open the example folder. Since I have not created that folder, so it will show me not found error. Similarly, if you have created an example file like test.php inside public HTML, and you can access that test.php using /test.php. Okay, and file names are case sensitive. Means if you have created a file with the name test.php and all letters are small, then you can't access it with any capital letters. That means it is case sensitive. Okay, so let's start with our first task, which is uploading a file. So go to file manager. Upload a file, you have to click on this upload files option, which is shown here. This plus icon means upload files. You have to click on this, and now you have to click on this to select a file. I have a zip file hello.zip in which I have compressed these two files, hello.html and my.php. So I want to upload this hello.zip file. So I will select this file and upload it, and then click on upload. So my file is uploaded. If your file is large, then it might take some more minutes to upload, but my file is just 261 bytes, so it is uploaded. So cancel it. Cancel means close this tab, and you can see that hello.zip file is uploaded. So here comes our another task, which is extracting a zip file. We have uploaded a file and now we want to extract this zip file. So how to extract a zip file? You have to select that zip file and then right click on that zip file, and then here you can see an option extract. Click on this option, and here it will ask you the path where you want to extract this zip file. So whatever inside this zip file will be extracted into this path. So I want to extract it to the public HTML, so I will keep it as it is and then click on extract. So you can see that hello.zip has been extracted and two new files, my.php and hello.html, are in public HTML, which are extracted through this hello.zip file. So if I try to access this hello.html and my.php file, then I can write like this, hello.html. You can see it loads some content which is inside hello.html file, and if I write my.php, then it will load the content which is inside my.php file. And our another task is deleting a file. So deleting is very simple. You have to select a file. Currently many files are selected, so I will deselect all the files and then select a file which you want to delete. So for example, I want to delete this my.php file. Then I will select this and then right click, and then there's the option to remove this. Click on this option and I will disable this trace option and then remove. So the file is now removed, and if I refresh this, it shows that file not found. That means it is removed. And here comes our another task, which is creating a new file. So I will first delete this index.html file to test. I have deleted this index.html file, and now if I open my website, then it shows this 403 error, means index.html file is not there. So now I want to create an index file. I will create a PHP index file. So to create a file, you have to right click and then select create file option, and now here enter the file name. I would like to set the file name to index.php because I need an index file. So I will write index.php and then I will click on create. So the index.php file is created, and if I refresh this, then it shows nothing, means there's nothing inside this index.php file. So here comes our another task, which is editing a file. So how to edit a file? First you have to select that file and then right click and then click on edit. Here you can write any PHP code because the file extension is PHP. So I will write a simple PHP code, and and then I will save the file. So the file is saved, and if I refresh this now, then you can see that hello world is printing, because that's what we printed in the index.php file. So by this way you can edit any file. So we did many operation on files. Let's try with folders now. So to create a folder, you have to right click and then select this option, create folder. Here you have to enter your folder name. Let's say I want to create a folder with the name my, and then I will click on create. And you can see that a folder with the name my has been created. And if I open this folder like slash my, then it shows me 403 error because the folder does not have any index file. Yes, folders inside public HTML also needs an index file. So I will create an index file called index.php, and then I will edit this file and write some content, uh, folder. Now if I refresh this, then you can see that the content is printing. And what if I want to create another file? So I will create this file test.php, and I will write some content inside it. And if you want to access a file which is inside a folder, then you will have to write the file name after this folder name. Like we have created a test.php file, so we will write test.php, and you can see this is opening. And here comes our another task, which is moving or copying a file from one folder to another. So for moving files, we have to select the file. Let's say I want to move this test.php file from this my folder to the public html folder. So what I will do is I will select this test file, and then I will right click, and then I will click on copy or move. And here I have to enter the new path to which I want to move this test.php file. So it is currently my folder, so I want to move it to public html folder. So I will remove my from here, and there's another option, overwrite. Overwrite means if any file with the same name exists in public html folder, then it will overwrite this file. I will move this file to public html, and you can see that the file is deleted from here, and it has been moved to public html. So let's check public html, and you can see there's a file test.php, and if I refresh it here, it will show me 404 error because the file is no longer inside my folder, it is inside public html folder. So I will remove my and directly type test.php, and you can see that this file is loading, means it is inside public html folder. And another task is to rename a file. So this test.php file, we will rename it to test2.php. So right click and then select this rename option, and then here you can set a new name. Like if I would like to set test2.php, then I can set this, and if I refresh it, then it will show me 404 error because the file name has been renamed. So I will write test2.php, and it loads the file. So that's all. If you have any questions related to this, then you can comment down, and thanks for watching this video.